Audio's coming through. Stop the stream on another. Public. Check the audio. Test. Check the audio. Bit of a delay. It's not too bad. Test. Okay, so what I want to discuss here quickly is this new dev blog that just came out a little bit ago that I know is already causing a bit of a lot of heat on the exchange in game right now, but this is a very important thing for everyone to take advantage of if you. So what this new announcement means is that you're going to be able to fly any ship on any faction. That's cool. Now let's look at the thing that really matters for this video here. This caveats. All of the ship console packs, all the cross-faction stuff that they were selling before in the Lobi store, the Starship trait boxes, the console packs, those are going to be gone. And this goes live, what was it, the 26th of this month? So just, yeah, in just a few days, this is going to go live. Meaning, I've got some of the items you're going to be wanting to stockpile in the description below, just some examples. But you're going to have until the 26th to get these items stockpiled. Now, some of these notable items are going to be like the DPRM on the Romulan and KDF side. If you're on the Fed side, Ceaseless Momentum will be a good one to stock up. May want to stock up on a few of the other boxes, but Ceaseless Momentum and on the KDF side, Superior Area Denial are going to be some of the biggest ones to stockpile. But basically what this means is that within the next 3 to 4 days, if you have any of these Infinity Prize Pack Starship trait boxes or these cross-faction console and salvaged console boxes, you need to use them. Because you're going to be missing out on a lot of money if you are not taking advantage of this. And yes, I don't really play much anymore. Responding to what I'm seeing in Discord here. But this, I still like to mess around with the market sometimes, and this is too big of an update to miss out on. So just go over all of the items here that I would be focusing on. I got my Lobi out. From console packs on the Fed side, the biggest one, of course, DPRM. That is the one that you really need to stockpile. They're going nuts on the exchange right now. I just sold 6 of them for 300 million total. And let's see what they're individually going at now. It's already had that in there. They're at over 100 million. Now, there were some of these listed at 100 million before I started streaming, and they are already selling for that. I'm going to post one up on the exchange now for 100 mil. Let's just see how quick that sells. While we wait for that singular console pack to sell, that used to sell for like 10 million. Let's look at some of the other stuff. I guess that's in the Lobi store here. Some of the other things you're going to want to look at are going to be cross-faction like packs here. Find it. So like this, you know how there's this cross-faction bundle for Romulans and KDF for the NX? These are going to be going away because every faction is going to have access to the NX now. So these, I don't know how valuable like these cross-faction bundle Lobi packs are going to go, but some of them on the KDF side may be worth a bit more. I'm gonna swap over to a KDF now, actually. And yeah, Cryptic it is going to really hurt the free-to-play players, I feel. Ranger. Let's see. I just forgot to put my Lobi back in the bank, so I gotta swap right back over. But this is causing just a rampant run towards the market right now, with a lot of things just inflating. Keys are at like 11 or 12 million. It's insane. Lobi in the bank. That console sold already at 100 million. At one console. I think I have like 50 of those sitting in a mail somewhere that bounced back from not selling on the exchange. Are they in this? Yeah, 50 of them right there. And I already have 44 KDF. I'm gonna make a killing off this. I gotta approve your message. Yeah. Yeah, Ranger, this is really gonna hurt the casual players. Is this coming through a bit like at a bad quality or anything? Because YouTube keeps popping up warnings about bitrate. Okay, so just grab this Lobi from the bank. If you're on the KDF side, things you want to look for. Cross-faction Bundle, Barracle Worker Flight Deck Carrier Equipment Pack. That'll end up being worth a little bit, probably, because this comes with the Plot Armor Trait Reinforcing. That's a promo ship cross-faction box. It keeps making me approve your messages. Terrible. So there's basically, if you see these in the ships and crew path area that say cross-faction bundle, there's a good chance that these are going to be worth a hell of a lot more here in the near future. So what's the name of this? This is, let me just look on the exchange for cross-faction bundle. So these haven't blown up too much yet, but they probably will over time. Let's see. For other KDF side things, let me see. Do I have any? Yeah, here we go. So from these Infinity cross-faction console packs, you're going to be wanting to grab a bunch of DPRMs again. Like on the Romulan side, these are, what are these at right now? They're at 100 million. And it won't take much for them to start being 200 to 300 mil. Now, just once again, I'll explain why these are going up in price, and it is because they are removing the ability for these packs to exist, like to obtain new ones. The reason they're doing that is because they're making it so you can just buy the ship on any faction that they came from, meaning that there's no need for them to have a cheaper, easier to obtain cross-faction pack for them now. So they are going to be very hard to get, and most people are buying a lot of these ships and everything just for a trader console, and it'll still be much cheaper for them to buy the console or trait pack than the ship directly, especially with a lot of these ships being, let's see, like this is what the cost of a DPRM will be if there's none of these console packs left on the exchange. 900 million. So stockpile these boxes because they're going to be worth quite a bit. And then if we go to crate boxes inventory, hold on. Here we go. So on the KDF side, you do have a few options here for traits to get. Some people may want to stockpile a few of these Exodus active Probat ones. I don't really care about those, but those might be worth a little bit later on. But the big one to look out for is Superior Area Denial. Now, these are going to be worth quite a bit because these are a really popular trait for anyone running a ship with hangar bays. These were 3 million like back in December, and as you can see right there, they've already jumped up to 85 million. I'm going to post 2 of these up now for 75 and just see what they go for, or see how long it takes for them to sell. because without the ability to get them from the infinity boxes, you're gonna have to buy Mirror, Strike, Strike Wing Escort, which is of course 900 million EC. What are the chances they nerf the console? I highly doubt it. They make too much money off selling these broken items. And yeah, responding to hate in the Discord, it really is not a good thing for casual players, but yes, I'm going to make a lot of EC off of this. I'm gonna swap back to my Fed now. I've pretty much covered like every little bit that I wanted to cover here, but I actually went and sold. I showed that I sold 6 of those ROM DPRMs for 300 million a little bit ago, which is pretty cheap now by what they're selling for now. But I went and opened. I bought 11 promo packs and opened, because you know me, I can't resist gambling. And on the 5th box of 11, got this nice thing. Let me see if I can find that video. My screen's gonna go black for a minute. Turning the screen back on. Let me find. If anyone has any questions or anything, to go ahead and ask them. I'm not gonna keep this video. I'm not gonna stream for too long here. I just wanted to cover this topic because it's a pretty urgent topic, and you guys have 3 to 4 days to take advantage of this. Okay, let me find where I have my shadow play folder. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gonna be compressed a little bit because I was playing on my ultra wide. Yeah, I saw keys were too expensive. Swapped instances a few times. My luck with lockboxes and this stuff sometimes is ridiculous. Hello, Michael. Yeah, I saw this announcement and I saw the prices on the exchange, and I was like, I know I don't make content much anymore. I haven't really touched the YouTube stuff in a while for the most part, especially with STO. But I was like, this one's too important to not quickly cover, because people need to take advantage of this and get some money out of it. Like the prices on all this stuff that I've been talking about, that I have down in the subscription, like it's all gonna blow up. After the 26th, it's gonna be insane, because you're just not gonna be able to easily get them anymore. Let's see what the DPRMs are at now. Also, I want to see what's Ceaseless Momentum at on the Fed side. I don't expect it to be as insane as the other stuff, but yeah, that's still... Ceaseless Momentum used to be 1 million EC, and it's now 25 to 30 million. So just go back through, if you're jumping in now, just go back through and listen from the start to see what all you should be buying, because there's a lot of EC gain potential for you, but you have to do it within the next few days if you want to get the money. Or at least you need to get the assets and have them banked in your account somewhere. Just save them and worry about them later. Loac. Okay. Keys are too expensive to gamble with right now. Promo packs. What are Borg Specialist at? Oh, that's too much too. I just about accident. And buy 4 of these. Swap instances, and I'm not gonna get anything. I promise you. Yep, I got nothing. You know what's crazy to me is some of you may remember that lockbox video I did a long time ago where I was talking about the times and all that. And I still go back to that and I follow some of those times and I'm still pulling ships. Like this was a few days ago. I went around like 11, I think it was, 10 or 11 after. Just following those times. Like, there we go, 8:11. This was on the 18th. So 4 days ago. Just a few boxes and like there's a ship. Those times and all that still seem to be working pretty well from that video that I covered a while back. Yeah, definitely take advantage of this as much as you can. Yeah, I saw some people getting free ships out of those lock boxes. Like they were actually getting T6 Infinity ships, and it's like you lucky people. Okay, I'm not gonna keep this stream too long though, so if there's any like final comments or anything people want to get in, Roman, I'm probably gonna end this in about 2 to 3 minutes. Guess I'll see if anything's sold on some of my other characters. Listed there. I Losob, I believe they're gonna mass up now with mud for ship price on items. I don't know, I could see them putting a few more of these items, like these really popular meta items, into the mud store. We saw that with the temporal bundle, from what I understand, where the temporal science vessel and the temporal destroyer got put in there. From what I understand, the temporal science vessel T6 is like one of the top science options right now. I really need to do an inventory on where I have all these Borgdos. Have any? Okay, I'm gonna wrap up this stream then. Thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone that showed up. Sorry I haven't been doing much content, but hopefully many of you can understand with the amount of time I have in the game. I've gotten a bit burnt out, and when you look at what's being done at endgame, it's still the same board queues that we were doing 5 years ago, and you can only do those so many times before you start to get burned out. Might have another video come out at some point in the future, but I can't make any promises as to when or what it'll be about. Guessing these board offs are not currently have them listed out anymore. 27s do we have? Okay, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna let me catch this. Emerson said in the streaming last time to give all player a kind way to access the ships. I think the mud store is their method. I just think it's going to take an extremely long time for that to happen because of the amount of ships that they have in here. And with that, I'm going to end the stream. So once again, thank you all for tuning in.